Computer. All right, I am recording. So I'm just going to dive right in, guys. I can't, when I'm sharing my screen, I can't necessarily see a chat box pop up. But like I said, it's not going to be a long call. So at the end, just jot down any questions that you might have as I go along. And if I don't answer them, we'll have a little time to ask me anything you want. And if something pops into your head after we jump off and you want to ask in any of our team pages or shoot me a message, you're more than welcome to do that anytime. So my name is Kimberly Wilcox, for the guys that I don't know or that are watching this later on. I have been a coach for over 6 years now, which is hard to believe, and I'm going to talk about achieving your first rank, which is Emerald rank. And a lot of times when we're talking about this call, we say, you know, go Emerald in 24 hours. And does that always happen? No, but it really is a mindset of when you decide to go Emerald that you kind of do it pretty quickly. And I remember when I learned about the ranks and really had decided, like, this is what I want to do. I do want to build an income. I do want to build a business. I still consider myself a part-time coach, even though I make a great full-time income, because I've never wanted to work 8 hours a day. Like, I just want to, you know, work a few hours while my kids are at school and then be able to participate with everything that they have going on. I have 3 boys. So anyways, when I decided to go Emerald rank and learn more about it, like you're going to learn over the next 20 minutes, I just decided, like, I'm going to do this. So what is Emerald rank? It's you being an active coach. And to say active, when you hear that term, what does that mean? It means you need to have at least 50 PV, which is personal volume. You start to hear a lot of these acronyms and things like that. And I remember in the beginning, I would open my back office and I was like, holy moly, there's so much information back here. Just don't let it overwhelm you guys. Don't let it overwhelm you. It's just like being in school, or if you have kids that are in school, like, you're just learning something new. Just like starting a new workout, like you're learning new moves and you look like an idiot the first couple of weeks because you just really don't know what you're doing with your feet yet, right? It's the same way with business. So personal volume, 50 PV, to give you an idea, if you're getting Shakeology every month, that's 90 PV. So you're set. If you're drinking your shakes every month, or if you're drinking Performance Line every month, if you're ordering bars or, you know, occasional 3-day refresh, those kind of things are going to keep you active. You also stay active not only from your own purchases, but from what you're selling to customers. So every time I sell a challenge pack, I'm going to stay active. Maybe I got behind on my Shakeology and I didn't order it for whatever reason, but if I sold something, I know that that's going to keep me active. So that's really important when we talk about adding coaches like spouses too, because they can sell something to stay active, not necessarily ever have to buy something. So you have 2 legs. Our business is set up on legs. We have a left leg and a right leg. You'll often hear strong leg or weak leg. That's just because as you grow a business, you start to make money off of the volume that we just discussed underneath you as it cycles. And you start to have a strong and a weak leg based on your own coaches that are working the business or not. And coaches above you can actually add coaches underneath you. So you'll always have a strong and a weak leg, and sometimes they flip-flop depending on who's working underneath you. Ask your coach above you. If you are like, my coach isn't active or I don't talk to her very often, ask her coach. Ask someone that's above you or on your team, and they will tell you what is considered your strong leg and your right leg. To be Emerald, you need 2 coaches underneath you, one on your left and one on your right, and they too need to have that active 50 PV. All right, so Emerald, like I said, it's you and 2 PS coaches. What is the point of going Emerald? Like, this is really your first advancement in your business. So you think about any other job, when you come in entry level, most people don't want to stay entry level. Like, they're looking to advance. They're looking to get to that next position. They're looking on to take a little more responsibility, get a little bigger paycheck, and the perks that come along with it. And it's no different than this kind of business. So what you start to earn is a team cycle bonus, like I talked about. Julie McCauley and I are actually doing another team call later in this month, specifically about volume and cycling more, maximizing your income. It can be a little complicated feeling in the beginning, but it's really not complicated. But when you are Emerald, you open up this window to start earning what's called a cycle bonus, and that's based on the volume underneath you. So when you have, we were talking about the Shakeology is 90 PV. So very simply, when I have 200 PV on one side and 100 PV on the coaches underneath me, and like I just got 90 from someone ordering Shakeology, right? To give you an idea, 200 and 100, either side, they flip-flop it to take from the biggest. You cycle, and as an Emerald coach, you make an extra $14. And guys, get excited about every $14. I don't want to ever hear people say like, oh, it's only $14. It's only $28. It's only an extra, when you're diamond, it's $18. So it's only an extra $36. That's huge. Like for me, I always was like, $14 covers my coaching fee. Like it's like I get to coach for free. I don't even have to pay into this business. And it was just more money like that. It showed me that I could do this. And if I could make $14 at the beginning, it was maybe once or twice a month. And then it was once a week. And now it's, 10, 20, 30 times a week. Like that's how much it will grow as you teach people underneath you to do the same thing. You also get carryover volume. So that volume that you don't use every week, it doesn't go away. So say you use 200 on this side and 100 on this side, but you still had an extra 100 over here. You don't lose that. It carries over week after week after week, as long as you stay active. If there's ever a time as an Emerald coach or any rank, Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond, that you personally, if you were to go inactive, you would lose all of that carryover, which is a big bummer. So don't let that happen. Always stay as an active coach so that you carry over that volume over and over and over, and it will build up to be thousands, hundreds of thousands. I know people that have millions, crazy as it sounds, of carryover volume. So as an Emerald coach, you're also eligible for customer leads and Success Club leads. So what that means is, so you see this little thing, it says club membership. We don't have club membership anymore, but we have BOD. So it was like before BOD. They called it club membership. So now to be eligible for customer leads, you have to be Emerald. You have to have Beachbody on demand. So that's always something you want to keep active to get these perks. And you get two different kinds of leads. There's customer leads if you hit Success Club 5, and there's Success Club leads if you hit SC10. I think going for SC10 is so important just for the leads alone, because the leads that I've gotten over the years are awesome. So a customer lead is great, but it's someone that came on and they didn't have a coach. They just go to beachbody.com, or they go to, they ordered through an infomercial. Well, Beachbody assigns all those people that don't have a coach, and they do it by people that are Emerald coaches. They are hitting SC. They use Beachbody on demand because they want people that are participating in the business. So it makes a lot of sense. Customer leads they don't buy anything. They just want a free membership, or they're doing like a trial of Beachbody on demand. So we're not going to get any initial income for that or commission. Success Club leads, if you're hitting SC10, you actually get paid the commission right away. So if you are hitting SC10, but you're not Emerald, you are missing out on all these leads that are being assigned. So when someone orders a bag of Shakeology and doesn't have a coach, they say, oh, Kimberly Wilcox will be this person's coach. Well, I just made $32 on her Shakeology purchase. I've never even met her. I don't know her. I have people, and do I reach out to my leads? Absolutely. We can help you learn how to do that. But I have people that have been in my system for 3+ years and order Shakeology every single month. They've never asked to be in a group. They don't respond to any of my emails. They don't need my help, but I've counted it up just from these two guys that have ordered for 3.5 years. I've made over $3,000, and they were leads from this program. So it's an amazing, amazing perk to take advantage of. You need your before and after picture in your bio. Must be, okay, that's all. Yeah, I covered all that. Okay, so person number one, when you're placing someone, I'm going to talk about person number one and person number two. Weak leg placement is someone you can control, meaning Beachbody gives us this amazing gift of allowing us to enroll two coaches that we can control their business center. So a lot of times when I suggest to someone, hey, you should sign up your spouse in order to make more money long-term, I'm not just trying to get you to sign other people up. I'm trying to get you to best take advantage of the system that they've allowed us to do. We're not trying to cut corners or anything. We're just doing something that Beachbody allows us to do. They give us the permission to sign up you plus two, meaning a spouse, a parent, a child, if they're 18 years old or over, to work the business, but you can control their business. So Matthew, my husband, does not work the Beachbody business. Like, that's not what he does. But I control his business center, and I took advantage of this kind of training 6 years ago, and it made a big difference in my income long term. It still does, as far as what we bring in from Matthew's account. So you want to put a spouse, if you don't have a spouse, or like a close boyfriend, or maybe a mom, or someone that they would be comfortable with you controlling their account for them, on a weak leg. So this is where it comes in that you do want to ask the coach above you, like, what is my weak leg? What is my strong leg? If they don't know, I can help you find out, okay? So it's important that we put our spouse on a weak leg, is someone that you can control. And because as we build them, we can control that leg to make it stronger. So how you sign up your spouse and make money while doing it. So a lot of people are like, I can't afford to sign up my spouse. Like, I just signed up, or whatever it is. Get yourself into this business mindset, guys. You are the CEO of your business. No one asked you to pay $50,000 to start this business. You started it for very little, the cost of a challenge pack. A lot of people sign up, you didn't have to pay to become a coach. A lot of people are military and they don't even have to pay a monthly fee, which is amazing. So when you sign up a spouse, how can we do that and make money from it? With the purchase of a challenge pack for your spouse, so let's say they buy the BOD challenge pack, and you might be thinking, well, why do they need BOD when I have BOD? Well, remember when I just told you you needed BOD to get leads? I want you to get leads. I want him to get leads. I want you to get all the leads. So you're going to make more money if in the long term you're getting SC5 and he's getting SC5, or maybe you're getting SC10 and he's getting SC10, then you're both getting leads. There's a lot of advantages to building through your spouse. Or maybe you just start putting all of your Success Club, not through you, but through your spouse, so that you can get that volume, and that cycle bonus we were talking about will grow and grow and grow, because you're getting the commission through your spouse. Why not get the cycle bonus through you as well? So if you purchase a challenge pack like the BOD challenge pack for $160, you automatically get a commission back for selling that to him. You also get 2 SC points of $50. So now you have these packets to resell. If you sell the packets at $5 a piece, that's $120. So you actually made $10 signing up your spouse. You're halfway or completely your way to Emerald, and now you have 2 SC points. So these are all good things to remember, not just for yourself, but when you're explaining it to coaches underneath you, like refer them to a call like this, or explain to them how you did. I remember doing it exactly the same way 6 years ago when I signed up Matthew. And no one told me to sign up my husband, so he was actually my third coach. My neighbor was my first customer and first coach. My mom was my second, and Matthew was my third. Okay, how to keep your spouse active. So you're like, okay, now I got my spouse signed up, Kimberly, but he doesn't drink Shakeology. I don't know if I want to buy Shakeology under him and be committed to selling 24 packs. But guys, really think about running a 10-day challenge every month, and you only need 2 people. Like, 2 people to do the 10-day challenge, and you've covered your costs, and then you have 4 extra to send as samples or to drink yourself. Or like sometimes when I have a new customer, I like to send them an additional flavor. Like I had someone that didn't want a whole bag of cafe latte because they didn't know if they like it. So I send them a sample. Like, I want them to be happy, right? So I send samples like that, or bars, to most of my new customers. So, but you just need 50 PV to stay active. So someone like a spouse, or a mom, or child, or whatever, could either sell something. So if you're running your orders through him, he's automatically going to stay active, or you can buy anything that's 50 PV. So that could be pick recover or a 3-day refresh or recharge. Some of the supplements from Ultimate Reset, some of the boosts, and the bars. So I order a lot of Energize under Matthew. I order a lot of my bars under Matthew, and that just ensures that he's staying active if I'm not placing sales through him. I used to place all my sales from him. Once you achieve 2-star, you get a second business center, and now all my orders run through them. So that's another call. Run customer orders through your account, order packets, order Shakeology packets and sell them. Team up with other coaches and say, let's do a 7-day group. I think that might be my free group this month. I might do like a 7-day group, but even in a free group, I say, hey, like, you want to do Clean Week with us, because Clean Week is something that everyone can access for free. And you want to add 7 days of shakes for $35. And I use those kind of extra packets and those extra shakes and something like that. And then I say, Kimberly, you need to get 3 people into this group this month. Help 3 people start a Clean Week and get going, and let them try Shakeology for a week. I know you guys can do that. Person number 2. So this is someone you'll place on your strong leg. It's someone from your dirt list, or someone that really would benefit from the discount. A dirt list is someone who would buy dirt from you. They love you. They support you. They are your hot market. They are people that want to be around you and do what you do. And those are the people that you reach out to first. And you say, hey, why don't we do this together? Like, I'm new at this and I want to make some extra money. Or tell them more about your why. Tell them how the challenge is. Maybe you've been a challenger for a while. Say, hey, this is exactly how it worked with my first coach. Her name is Megan, and she's still a coach on my team after so long. She's always just been a discount coach, really. But she has sold a few challenge packs here and there, and she's just a lifer. And she had seen me lose 25 pounds. And she was my neighbor at the time, and said, what are you doing? And I said, I am doing this workout called Brazilian butt lift, and I am drinking this silly shake every day. And she was like, well, I want to do it with you. And I was like, okay, well, let's get you signed up. And for me, I had already been doing it for 3 months. I've lost 25 pounds in 3 months. She had seen the change in me. I was not trying to be a coach by any means, but in that last, my second or third month, my coach was like, hey, if you would like a discount on the products, you can sign up and get 25% off. And for me, I was like, oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving the results. I'm loving the challenge group. Like, why wouldn't I not do it, right? I'm not going to work the business. Heaven forbid, I'm not going to work the business, but I love it. So yeah, I want 25% off. And I presented it to her in a very similar way, because she was my friend. She was my dirt list, and she was like the results that she saw, and I knew that she could benefit from a discount. So from the very beginning, I said, why don't you just enroll as a coach? It's free when you buy a challenge pack, and you'll get 25% off, because it took me 3 months to lose 25 pounds, and that's what she wanted to lose. And I said, so do it for 3 months and let's see what happens. She's still a coach on my team 6 years later. So I'm so thankful for that. So that was my other person. And my other one was my mom, before I realized, hey, dummy, I should sign up my spouse. So I'm glad I did that next. I'm not going to read through all this. I actually posted a link to a Google Doc in the thread about the call too. I think I did it in both team pages. I know we have a few team pages on here, but it's more like scripts and how to reach out to people and what to say. But this is, to be used with people that you trust. Like I said, like a hot market. After I got that first check from Megan, I hadn't set up my direct deposit or anything. They sent me a check for like $48 because they took out money to send you a check. And I literally called or texted my coach, and I was like, I don't even know what this $50 is for or whatever. And she's like, oh, that's for signing up Megan. And I wasn't even presenting it to her like, you should be a coach to help me go Emerald. I was just like, you should get a discount. Like, it was just very natural. People that you love and trust, and I want them to get a discount. So why would I not offer it that way? I think sometimes in our head as coaches, we're like, you psych yourself out. Like, you're trying to get them to do something that you didn't already do yourself, like, or you feel icky about it or salesy about it. And that's where the disconnect comes in. Like, you're really just offering something that you love. And I don't know if any of you guys have watched, I know it's in the units in both of our team pages, but it's a quick video on your first few invites from Ashley Shaw. And she really talks about how, like, take the ickiness away. It's like if you got an extra Taylor Swift concert ticket or whatever, insert your favorite band here, and you were like, would you invite a friend to use the ticket or just throw it away? Like, obviously you'd invite a friend and you'd be totally psyched about it, and you'd be like, who should I, if they couldn't go, you'd invite the next person. Like, you have an amazing opportunity, so stop treating it like you don't have a great gift to offer people when you're inviting to the coaching opportunity to actually earn income. Maybe you're just offering them a discount, and that's okay. Like, are you going to make $1 million a year with a team of just discount coaches? No, but there's so many amazing coaches that started for the discount, myself included. Not that I'm saying I'm amazing. I'm pretty sure Kristen Sharp started for the discount. It was a military discount too. So she's like, yeah, she didn't see herself coaching. So you never know what that's going to turn into. So we have lots of scripts like this in the back office that we can set you up with, and kind of walks through how to approach inviting people to coaching. So, okay, so I think this is our last slide. It's just an assignment for anyone who was on the call or watches the call, and you can post in your team pages, or you can send your coach or me or anyone a text and just send them the name of your controlled account you're signing up, meaning, like, are you going to sign up your spouse? Are you going to ask your mom? Or do you have a child? And then your dirt list or discount coach list. And I would do a list. Like, I would sit there and think about, who do I know that people get nervous, like, when you think, like, I was going to say, who do I know that needs to lose weight? So automatically I have new coaches that are like, I don't want to offend anyone. Like, I don't want anyone to people think like I think they need to lose weight. Like, get that out of your head. Like, you're not calling someone overweight or anything like that. You're just offering them something that works for you. And everyone deserves to be healthy. Everyone deserves to be, have less stress and less anxiety, and be exposed to a positive group of women, and do great workouts from home. And all of our products are amazing. Like, we're just offering something that we love, and really let that love for something of how it's worked for you shine with other people. So when I got that first check, guys, I really had a light bulb moment. And I had been doing the programs for, a good 3 months, and I never considered coaching. I was getting a discount at this point. I had already enrolled my first coach. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing, I guess. But I did have this light bulb moment that I was like, okay, so if I talk to one person, invite them, and they say yes, I make $50. What if I can get 3 people to say yes? I can make $150. Like, it was that simple to me, and that's all I really wanted. Like, I had my own in-home business at the time that I started this, and now I just do this, but I didn't think I had time. I didn't think I had all the excuses that we all make and we all have. But at the end of the day, I was like, if I can just share this with more people. And my first post to my dirt list were my close friends and family. And I personally, I know not everyone has the same story, but I can help you make an invite in your story out of anyone that's on this call, because you have a story or you wouldn't be on here. But I just took my before and after picture from my first 3 months, and I literally sent it to my dirt list. They didn't care. They didn't think I was being showing off or anything. I was like, hey, I did this silly Brazilian butt lift workout and I lost 25 pounds. Like, would you want to do it with me? And yes, everyone was like, yes. And that's how I was invited. That's how my coach invited me. She's like, Kimberly, the last time I saw you, I know we were both in this, like, rocking the mom bod stage and wanted to lose 30 pounds. And I want to tell you, like, over the last 3 months, I have done that, and I wanted to see if you want to do it with me. And her pictures and her story, and I was like, yes, I want to do that. I want to do that with you. And so that's how I started. So I encourage you to find, like, what has changed for you. A lot of times with coaches, I have them do an activity. This is such a great thing to do as a new coach. You can do it as a challenger and do it as a coach. 2 pieces of paper, just fold a piece of paper in half, like, fold it in half. One side, just say before challenge groups, or before BOD, or before the containers, or before 2B mindset, or before you started with us, what you were feeling, what your life was like. My cholesterol is 222. After Brazilian butt lift for 3 months and Shakeology, my cholesterol was 156. You know, like, I compared weights, and I compared numbers, and I compared feelings, like, on antidepressants, not on antidepressants. Write those things down, and do it for coaching too, especially as a new coach. And we all have different coaching dates. Like I told you, those first 3 months, I had done nothing. We have this day that we kind of sign up to be a coach, and then we have this day that we decide we are going to do this. We are going to build a business. And I feel like Emerald is part of that decision, because you can't build a business not advancing in rank. Just like you can't grow in any company without advancing. Like, you go to the next level. You're an assistant manager, or you're a manager, or you're whatever it is in any corporation. You move yourself up through the ranks, and that's how you earn a higher income. So this is a decision to take your business to the next level. And guys, after this, it's just repeating Emerald over and over again. So once you see, like, hey, I could enroll 2 coaches, I do it again, I do it again, I do it again, and I teach my coaches enrolling to do the same, and then all of a sudden you're diamond. Like, it's gotten overcomplicated through the years, but when I started, I was like, okay, I just do Emerald again until I'm diamond. And that's how I went diamond. So I hope this was helpful. Let me stop the share of the screen so I can see if anyone has any chats. Was there any questions that I didn't cover, or anything you guys want to ask me at all? You're welcome to either unmute yourself or type it in the chat box. I don't think so. Okay, well, if anything comes up afterwards, you're welcome to write me. Again, my name is Kimberly Wilcox, and I'm in Dream Big or Good Vibe Tribe, so you guys can find me there. But I appreciate y'all taking your time out to learn a little more, and I hope this was helpful. If I canceled my spouse's BOD, does that mean he can't get leads? He cannot get leads if he does not have BOD. So that's something to consider. If you are running Success Club points through your husband and you want to get leads, meaning he'd have to have SC5 or SC10, I'm not so far. So if you get to a point where you're doing that, Linda, you'll want to add BOD. And I talked about this with a coach that's been a coach as long as me, and she didn't have it under her husband, and she was running orders through him and getting Success Club. She's like, why am I not getting leads? And we realized he didn't have BOD. And he's like, I don't want to spend $99 for BOD for him. And I said, well, let's break this down. If you are getting, especially SC10 through your husband's account, and you want him to get leads, I average payments from leads. I average minimum $32 a month, sometimes more like 120, let's say, anywhere in between there. So I'd say average $60 to $75 in leads. And then every time they order, like I said, I had 2 guys that have ordered for years and years and years. And then I have other people that order Energize regularly, like just leads. I have leads that have turned into coaches. I have leads that have turned into really good friends. I have leads under coaches that have quit that then become my customers and like keep ordering. I can't believe I canceled it. So you had it for a year and then canceled it, Linda? But you purchased it with a challenge pack. So he'd have it a full year though. He probably still has it. You probably just canceled it from renewing. He might technically still have it.
Okay. So just basically go in there and check and see.
Yeah, why don't you go and see if he has BOD? You might have canceled it from renewing, but if he ordered a BOD challenge pack, he has BOD for a year.
Yeah, I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Interesting.
And it might be something that you don't have to like, don't run out and like get a BOD tonight, but if you get to a point where he is hitting SC5 or SC10, you want to take advantage of getting leads for that for sure. So,
yeah.
But yeah, you're welcome. All right, guys, if you think of anything else, you just let me know. And it was nice seeing your faces. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Have a good night.